Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. This is probably going to be the final video of this series here where I am going over fixing a weird flipper problem on this Bally Mystic. If you watch the other videos of the series, you'll find out that I had a flipper that went out, the right flipper was not working, and I diagnosed it all the way up to the driver board to this solenoid, this right over here, this lockup solenoid, and that's a new one that just came in and I installed it. It came with a socket, so I soldered the socket in, and this is the let me show you the old here's the old one right here. And you know, looking at it, it doesn't look bad. I don't see any damage. I mean, there's a little discoloration in there, but I don't see any pieces that are broken off of it or anything. But my research indicated this was the problem. Now, removing these things is a little bit difficult with a desoldering gun because they've got spades, little spade terminals instead of regular just points. So I used a little tool like this, and I kind of nicked away at it on the underside of the board until I could suck the solder out, and then I just clipped as much of it away from the underside of the board, and then was able to remove it without doing any damage to the board. And then I just soldered in the socket. And by the way, the best place for these is Great Plains Electronics. Ed over there, really good price on them, a fraction of what you might pay at some of the other places. And these ones he has on his site, it's not labeled with the part number, so I actually had to send him an email and say, hey, do you have this thing? And he did, but it was under a different number name. Maybe I'll put that in the comments on the video here so you can see that. But I think it only cost like $5 or $6, although sometimes these things are like $20. So I soldered the socket in, plugged the relay into it. Now let's fire this game up and see what we've got. So it's all back together, and no blue smoke or anything just yet. All right, and so there's our relay. When I start a game, you'll hear it click. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. We'll see if it does. So I'm going to start the game. Yeah, there's a little tiny click over there. So now let's check the flippers. That one worked before. This is the one that wouldn't work. Okay, so now it's working, and everything does appear to be working in the game. Let's just give it a little flip and see what we got. I've got the background music turned off. This thing is not level at all either. I have the worst floors in this place. So there we go. We got it working. It's nice to have this game back playable again. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more and add a little bit more stuff to it. And there you go. We fixed that by replacing the flipper lockout coil up there on the driver board, which is right there. And that brings the game back nice and working. So thanks for watching. Until next time, visit pinballhelp.com.